Flirting, at its most basic, is playfully showing you are romantically attracted to someone. If you are ready to flirt with someone, you should already know you are sexually attracted to them, and like them. It might seem nerve-wracking to start flirting and put yourself out there, but fear not, it's normal to be nervous around someone you really like, and there are ways to seem confident and pull off a successful flirtation. Whether you're flirting over text, online, or in person, it's important to keep a balance between revealing your feelings and keeping the person you like intrigued. If you want to know how to flirt and you'd like some help getting to know someone, this article gives some general advice. Method 1: Flirting in person. Make eye contact. Eye contact is the best and easiest thing you can do to start flirting. You can look deeply into the person's eyes while also taking the time to break eye contact to keep things from getting too intense. 1. Consider using it in these ways: get caught looking. Don't stare, but do throw small glances at someone. Keep doing it until he or she catches you. Hold the gaze for a second, smile, and look away. Look into his or her eyes when you talk, particularly at meaningful points in the conversation, for example, while you're paying a compliment. Wink or raise your eyebrows at your crush. It's cheesy, but it works if used sparingly. Do it when you're looking at someone from across a room, or if you're talking in a group and say something really meant for him or her. Girls can try looking at a guy, lowering your gaze, and looking up at the guy again through lowered lashes. 2. Smile. You'll probably smile automatically if you're talking to someone you like, but you can use your pearly whites to your advantage before the conversation even starts. You can even smile at the person when you pass him or her by in the halls, or just from across the room. You don't have to grin from ear to ear, either, just a simple, subtle smile will do the trick. Try these variations: smile slowly. If you're looking at someone but not talking to them, try letting a slow smile spread over your face instead of breaking into an insta grin. Slow, languid smiles are generally considered sexy. Smile when you make eye contact. If you're suddenly looking into someone's eyes, toss in a smile for extra appeal. If it's a genuine smile, the other person will see it without even looking at your mouth. It will crinkle your eyes, and is known as a Duchenne smile. Try smiling with your eyes, not just your mouth. Make your whole face light up when you smile. 3. Start talking. Introduce yourself, or maintain the mystery, optional. If you don't already know the person you're flirting with, an introduction, or lack of one, can be a great thing to build flirting around. Avoid the urge to have a cheesy pickup line. Saying "hi" followed by an introduction or a simple question is much more effective and less forced. 2. If your crush doesn't know your name and you're a naturally gregarious person, try introducing yourself at some point. It can be as simple as, "Hi, I'm name. And you are?" Make sure you get the other person's name. To help yourself remember it, try repeating it after he or she says it to you. Such as, "Lily. I love that name." Or, if you want to make yourself seem like a bit of a challenge, work to keep your identity a mystery for a little while. If the other person really wants to know, he or she will ask around or keep pursuing you. If the person you are interested speaks in another language like Spanish, pick up a few words of the language before you strike a conversation. 4. Initiate a conversation. Whether you already know the other person or not, a conversation is the best way to move the flirtation forward. The person you're flirting with will be impressed by your boldness and confidence. Here are a few guidelines: talk to someone you don't already know. Perhaps the best way to strike up a conversation is to start with an observation which ends with a question: "I can't believe how much it's rained this week," or "This place sure is packed, eh?" What you say isn't important, you are simply inviting the person to talk with you. Find common ground with someone you do know. If you've already met the other person, strike up a conversation based on a shared experience or interest. For instance, you might talk about a class you're taking together, or the train you both take to work. Again, the topic itself doesn't matter, what matters is that you're inviting him or her to interact with you. Gauge the response. If the person responds pleasantly, continue the conversation. If the person doesn't respond or seems preoccupied or disinterested, he or she probably isn't interested in flirting with you. 3.